Today we are going to see the fundamentals of microprocessor unit. We are interested in 8085 microprocessor. So we'll just begin with what is microprocessor. Microprocessor is a programmable electronic chip which has computing and decision making capabilities similar to our central processing unit of a computer. Microprocessor based system having limited number of resources will be called as a microcomputer. Then we'll have a question, what is necessity of microprocessor in a study? If we see nowadays any applications like mobile phones, printers, washing machines, which are the electronic devices where microprocessors have been used, and it is used almost in all advanced applications like radars, satellites and flights. So we'll see some basic concepts before going to start actual 885 architecture. So these are the some terminologies which are going to study. First is the bit. Bit is a single binary digit. Word refers to the basic data size or bit size. So based on the word size, the processors can be classified. If a 16-bit binary number is used, then it will be called as a 16-bit processor. If 8-bit is used, then it will be called as a 8-bit processor. Bus is a group of wires or lines that carry similar information. Then system bus, these are the group of wires used for communication between microprocessor and peripherals. Then next one is the address bus. It carries the address, which is a unique binary pattern used to identify the memory location or an I/O port. If address bus is of size 8-bit, it can address up to 2⁸, means 256 different locations. Then the data bus is used to transfer data between memory and processor or between I/O device and processor. If the data bus is of 8-bit, then it will be called as 8-bit processor. If data bus is of 16-bit, it will be called as a 16-bit data bus. Then next bus is the control bus, which carries the control signal, which is used for the selection of memory or I/O device from the given address, direction of data transfer and synchronization of data transfer in case of slow devices. The basic functional unit of microprocessor is the arithmetic logic unit, which is used in association with control unit to process the instruction execution. Processor uses the store program concept. Then we'll go with the classification of microprocessor. Microprocessor can be classified based on the different categories. So it can be classified based on their specification, application and architecture. Based on the size of the data bus, microprocessor can be classified as 4-bit microprocessor, 8-bit microprocessor, 16-bit microprocessor and 32-bit microprocessor. Based on application, it can be classified as general purpose microprocessor, microcontroller and special purpose processor. Special purpose processor is designed to handle the specific task for an application. So for example, digital signal processing or ASIC processor. Based on architecture, 885 can be classified as reduced instruction set microprocessors can be classified as reduced instruction set computer processors and complex instruction set computer processors. So this is the block diagram of 885 or 885 microprocessor architecture. These are the different blocks. So interrupt control, serial I/O control, 8-bit internal bus. Then this is the register structure in the microprocessor, instruction register, instruction decoder, arithmetic logic unit, timing and control unit. So one by one we'll see this structure. 885, it is 40-pin IC. It uses the plus 5 volt power supply. Its operating frequency is 3 megahertz. Then it has a 16-bit address bus. So it can address up to 2⁻16, means 64 kilobits of memory. Then arithmetic logic unit, it Here arithmetic and logic unit, which performs the arithmetic and logic operation in conjunction with accumulator. Mostly result of arithmetic and logic operations are stored in the accumulator. Then registers. Register, there are 6 general purpose register which are of 8 bit, one accumulator is also 8 bit, and 2 temporary registers W and Z which are also of 8 bit. In addition to that, 2 16-bit registers are there, stack pointer and program counter. These 8-bit registers, general purpose registers, that is B register and C register, it can be combined and it can work as a BC register pair and can have a 16-bit capability. Similarly, DE register pair and HL register pair. These registers are used to store or copy data into the register by using data copy instructions. So this is the register structure, in which one more register has been added, that is a flag register. We'll see in detail flag register. So these are the bits of the flag register. D7 bit indicates the sign flag, D6 is 0 flag, D4 is auxiliary carry flag, D2 is the parity flag, D0 is the carry flag. The corresponding flags will be set or reset based on the result of operation in the accumulator. So carry flag will be set if the result of addition or subtraction has resulted in carry or borrow. This carry flag will be set. Similarly, or other flags will be set so as to indicate the particular operation. If the result is 0, then 0 flag will be set. If the result is positive or negative, based on that this sign flag will be set. Program counter is 16-bit, which is helpful in sequencing the execution of the instruction. It is used as a memory pointer. It is used to sequence the execution of the instruction. Program counter point to the memory address from which next byte is to be fetched. When byte is fetched, then it is incremented automatically by 1 to point to the next memory location. Then stack pointer is also 16-bit register used as a memory pointer. It points to the memory location in read-write memory called as a stack. The beginning of the stack is defined by loading 16-bit address in the stack pointer. Then another register is the instruction register or decoder. It is an 8-bit register which temporarily stores the current instruction of a program, and decoder takes this instruction and decodes or interprets the instruction, and this decoded instruction is passed to the next state. Control unit, it generates the signals on the data bus, address bus and control bus within the microprocessor to carry out the instruction which has been decoded. Then data bus carries the data in the binary form between the processor and external unit, memory or I/O. It is 8-bit data bus. It is multiplexed with lower order address bus. Address bus, it is 16-bit. A0 to A7 bits are multiplexed with data bus, while A0 to A15 are unidirectional higher order address lines. Address bus is unidirectional, data bus is bidirectional data bus. These are the control signals and status signals. ALE, address latch enable, which provides the address or data on the address bus. Information about address or data appears on the AD0 to AD7. If this bus pin is high, signal is high, it indicates the address is available. Then it becomes 0 to indicate the data. Read bar and write bar, these are the read, active low read and active low write sequentially. It may be memory or I/O read operation, or it may be memory or I/O write operation. I0 M bar, it is used to distinguish between memory and I/O operation. If this signal is low, it indicates it is memory operation. If it is high, it indicates the I/O operation. S1 and S0, these are the status signals. It specifies the specific type of operation which has been indicated in this table. If both S0 and S1 are 00, it indicates the halt state. If 01 indicates the write state, 10 indicates the read state, and 11 indicates the fetch state. So microprocessor performs these 4 operations. memory read, memory write, IO read and IO write operations.